Recording in progress.
Proud of our blood, that's what we're here for. We're all different, it adds more flavor. Take it to the stage and hear the crowds roar. Our history, we'll always remember. The good, the bad, we'll never surrender. Making our mother and motherland proud. Using our voices and saying it loud. Celebrate who you are. Your stories will take you far. Celebrate what you do. 'Cause here it's all about empowering you. Come join the celebration. This is ImprovisAsian. Let's make more connections. This is ImprovisAsian. Come join the celebration. This is ImprovisAsian. Let's make more connections. This is ImprovisAsian. This is ImprovisAsian. This is ImprovisAsian. This is ImprovisAsian.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to ImprovisAsian Festival Block 12. I am your Tita V and I will be your host this afternoon. I was so excited about today. I was so very, very excited. I even forgot to take my siesta. My goodness. Yes, so we have a wonderful block prepared for you. No, we have two groups from the Philippines, and then we have another one from Singapore, and then we have another one from Japan. Okay, but before we go there, before we present the first performers, I would like to remind you that there are some souvenirs that you can get, for the ImprovisAsian Festival souvenirs, and you can get them at bit.ly/IAF-merch. Okay, so the souvenirs can be found there. The community managers will also put the link over at the what do you call that space, that space on the Facebook. Okay, okay, sorry, it's bit.ly/IAF-merch. Okay, so you can go get some t-shirts and whatnot. You guys have been going Shopee, I know that you guys are. You have your 8 and your 9 and your 10. So this one is going to be simple for you. Okay, so you let me know. Okay, and also we will have our my ihado and my ihada, Yumo and Yuma. They will be talking to you on the space there under the video of the Facebook. Okay, the comments box, it's called the comments box. So please go ahead and say that you love ImprovisAsian Festival, and you can just put there $sign I love IAF. Okay, $sign IAF. All right, very good. Okay, so let's start now. Let's move to our first performers. They are from the Philippines. Of course, I think I have a lot of ihados and ihadas in this group. No, I have inaanaks here. They are not introverted. They are not extroverted. They are improverted. Okay, so the Improverts are representative of all verts. I do not know what a shervert is, so my ihado, I think Oobs is part of this group. You explain to me what shervert is, okay? It is an improv group that guides everyone in finding their inner improvert. Okay, and if hindi nyo gets, problema nyo na yun. No, it's not my problem. Improverts, my ihados and ihadas, you explain to me. All right? You explain to me. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am very, very happy to show you, to feature today our beloved students from, of course, Third World Improv, the Improverts.
Isa ka bang introvert? O isa ka bang extrovert? O hindi kaya isa kang killer? Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Kami ang Introverts, Improverts. At for this afternoon, we have asked you earlier to give us occupations. As I am deaf and I have invited these people to a special place for a night and a few days of vacation for a murder mystery. So now, let's meet our Improverts.
Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Sawyer Delgado, ang lawyer, abogado. Ang specialization ko as homicide and hauntings. So this very up to code.
Hey, I'm Barry and I am a bartender. So, cheers, guys.
Hello everyone, good afternoon, good evening everyone. My name is Filipina, the beauty queen. At naniniwala ako sa kasabihang, elegance is the only beauty that never fades. And I thank you.
My name is Mark, but don't tell anyone. I'm a secret agent and you can call me Miss Agent M.
Oh, andun ka pala. My name's Didi. I am an author of a do-it-yourself book that teaches you how to do it yourself. Buy a copy!
Hi, I'm Dr. Quack and I'm a surgeon, so I can just stitch you right up.
Left, 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 right, left. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Robert Magno, marching in time just for you.
Magandang hapon, mga anak. Magbago na tayo kasi malapit na ang end of times. Ako si Father Jaime de la Rosa, ang inyong community priest.
Look up. I see the stars. I was over there last weekend, colonizing Mars for Tesla. My name is George Kalumba, and I'm back on Earth, baby.
Hello mga Mars! Ako si Tanya, isang telemarketer, and honestly, pagod na ako sa work ko kasi they're not paying me enough. I really want to go on a vacation.
And so one day, all these 10 people received a very interesting message in their mailbox. Hello there. You have been awarded a special trip to an island in Romblon. It is a free getaway for you and only you. See you there. The next day,
Oh my God, this place is super not up to code. Sino ba yung caretaker dito sa bahay na to? Tong resort na to?
Dude, dumi, no? Parang hindi inaalagaan tong resort.
Oh my God, Barry, andito ka pala.
Yeah, naka-receive ako ng invitation, so nandito ka rin.
Talaga, oo.
Yeah.
Oh my God, sobrang tagal na since the bar.
Yeah. Kasi bibira ka na nag-visit dun sa bar eh. So,
my. Can't believe the times, no? Ako pumasa sa bar, tapos ikaw bumagsak sa bar, pero ngayon nasa ibang bar ka na.
What are you trying to say? No, I'm enjoying my life as a bartender. At least hindi ako kasi stressed. No?
We all know you're enjoying your life as a bartender.
Grabe naman to si Sawyer, porket mayaman na. Alam mo, pasalamat nga nandito si Barry kasi pwede nga tayo gawan ng drinks. Sakto nga may bar dito ngayon sa resort eh.
Actually, Tanya, I'll make you a drink, pero yung si Sawyer, ayan
Whatever,
siya.
guys.
So,
Sige, titignan ko na yung bedrooms.
Do you think they're gonna notice na we're not in the main island?
Robert? Andito ka pala? Sino yung kasamang chick mo? Robert!
Yeah,
Andito ka rin!
I know.
Hi, I'm Filipina. You are...
I'm Didi. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Didi.
I'm doing a do-it-yourself on how to do it yourself in an island.
Wow, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Actually, ako nga naghahanap ako ng carrots and celery kasi, kakatapos ko lang mag-workout and gusto kong alagaan yung figure ko. So, do you have any, guys? Like, feeling ko puro meat dito eh. Oh,
Yeah,
by the way,
I have a-
I'm vegetarian. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. On my page 721, there's a page on how to do it yourself with the veggies in an island. So I can
I
definitely
read
help
your
you
book.
with that.
Sobrang ganda, Didi. Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Robert.
And we should
You
catch
know,
up later.
I know we should. I'll be in the library.
Okay, sige.
Oh my God. Father, andito ka rin sa island. Alam mo, ang tagal na kitang di na-check up.
By the way, buti na lang nandito kayo. Pwedeng dito muna ako kasi si Didi and, the other guy is like making lande to each other. So parang na-awkward
lang
ako.
na.
So,
Dito ka lang muna. If you don't feel safe with being with the other people in this island, sige, dito ka lang muna sa amin.
but, I changed my mind. Maghanap na lang talaga ako ng carrots and celery. Bye!
Here's
Parang
some
may something
sachets.
weird sa kanya, no? Parang very suspicious.
Bakit mo naman nasabi?
Gusto sumama, tapos biglang ayaw niya. Ba't kaya?
Baka hindi raw tayo cool.
Oo nga eh. Siguro, baka ano lang tayo. Wala lang, mga outcast.
Ding dong, death is at the door. And now, someone tonight is going to die, and we will find out who that is. And that person is Father Jaime de la Rosa.
Sino ka? Wag! Wag! Huwag mo patayin!
Jaime!
Father?
Anong ginawa mo sa pare?
Kadarating ko lang dito eh. Tapos, natutulog lang naman yata si Father eh. Diba?
You're drunk again.
Di ba kasama niya si Father kahapon?
Si Sawyer, kasama si Father.
Nakita ko kayo eh.
Father, gising.
Sinungaling kayo,
Father.
ikaw yung kasama ko.
Father?
Agent M, you have to use your
Parang
detective
nakakasuspect.
skills.
Hindi, diba? Feeling ko nag-heart attack siya. Sabi ko sa kanya magpa-check up na siya sa akin pero never siyang bumalik. Ayan tuloy.
Guys, it's just an accident, you know.
Parang nakakasuspect na kayo ah.
Baka
Actually,
na-heart attack lang si Father.
I think heart attack lang. Saka matanda na rin naman si Father.
Doctor, baka ano
Pagpahingahin na
gagawin?
natin.
Aalis na nga ako dito, medyo creepy
Doc.
talaga.
Usapin mo si Agent.
Didi! Ano nangyari?
Hi! Hey, Filipina, you're here pala! How are you doing?
Pumasok ako dito sa room mo kasi akala ko kung ano nangyari. Akala ko ikaw na rin yung sumunod kay Father.
Hindi! No, I was just doing my yoga exercises.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
yeah.
Sino yang nandyan sa kumot? Oh
Wala.
my God, Robert!
Filipina, hey, what's up? We were doing yoga.
Yeah. It was
Yeah, it's-
movement yoga.
Page 650 of the book.
No.
Exactly.
Didi, you knew about this. Robert and I had a thing already. Di ba? We had a thing pala noon. And then, you are so disrespectful to me.
Filipina, that was like 10 years ago.
No.
You guys were kids.
No. I'm gonna
This
walk
is
out
not what you
with
think.
poise. I'm gonna walk out with poise.
No.
Robert,
Hey,
Hello
Dude.
there.
hi, my name's Sawyer. I'm the lawyer here, homicide. Just want to ask you some questions. You were close to the priest, right? He was your father.
He prayed by the beach as he watched me fish. And sometimes he ate sashimi with me. We shared tuna sashimi the night he died.
I can't believe that he died so young. You know, he had you when you were such a baby. But, you know, religion and science never mix.
No, they don't, but even God walks among the stars. And I felt his presence with me when I was in Mars. And I still feel his presence with me as we're by the beach, eating
Can I quote
sashimi
you on
once
that?
more. Okay, what should I say again?
George, ito na naman si Sawyer. You're a lawyer, you're not a detective.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, Miss Telemarketer. Need I remind you about your scandalous courtroom session?
Excuse me, labor rights yun. It was my right. Porket corporate lawyer ka. Alam, Barry, halika. Punta na tayo sa bar ulit.
Actually, yes. Walang sense kausap yung si Sawyer. Halika.
You know, George, you and me, we're the smartest here in this group.
Yes.
We have to stick together.
Let's survive this and go to Mars together.
So,
Ano?
Oh.
may sasabihin ako sa inyo. Hindi talaga ako isang hindi talaga ako isang seller. Ano talaga ako? Secret agent po ako. Tahimik lang kayo, quiet lang kayo. May suspect killer kasi dito eh. Kaya medyo medyo kailangan lang natin keep down yung identity ko. Pero pag meron kayong suspicion, sabihin nyo lang sa akin.
Pero kilala mo ba? May petsa ka na ba kung sino?
Bawal sabihin yung lead eh. Baka kumalat eh. Pero baka may alam kayo. Sabihin nyo na sa akin.
Pero Mark, bakit mo sinabi sa amin lahat? Di kakalat na yan.
Oo nga, alam mo.
Oo. Alam mo ba, nakita ko si Didi, nakikinig sa atin, tapos biglang umalis.
Pero tapos ko kayo eh. Feeling ko na wala dito yung killer. Feeling ko lang talaga.
Kung wala sa
Kaya
atin,
I'm doing the work habang keeping it simple.
Alam mo, eto na lang gagawin ko. Maglo-lurk na lang ako. Mag-i-spy na lang ako with you, agent. Lalo na dun kay Didi tsaka kay...
Ding dong. Let's now find out who is gonna join Father dito sa Death. All right, and we have Sawyer Delgado, and joining him we have George Kaluba. Ha 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 ha.
Like I told you, George, we really have to stick together.
Yes, and here, have some sashimi.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Yeah, it's the same one my father ate last night before he died.
We're going to avenge your father. Wait, do you hear that?
Together. It's coming from
Oh my
the
God,
sashimi.
run!
The next day.
Robert, you have to meet me.
Yeah,
I just heard something from an agent, and then he suspects that somebody on this island is picking off people one by one, and I'm trying to find those clues to make a do-it-yourself murder mystery.
Sawyer.
Ang ingay kasi. Siguro may pumatay. Ang kulit kasi.
What's happening here? Barry,
Sabi kasi,
Them?
yung bodies daw, they had forks and scissors on their necks. Stabbed
Oh.
3 times.
Huwag ka maniwala dyan kay Didi. Huwag kayo maniwala dyan sa dalawang yan, Robert.
Galing-
Kay Robert and Didi.
Kayo
Ay, nako.
magkakasama kahapon, di ba, Barry? So,
Ako sa Sawyer, iritang nga ako dyan. Ako, kayo bahala dyan kasi wala naman akong pakialam kung anong mangyari.
alam mo, this is so suspicious.
Barry is always drunk. I don't understand.
Oh my God, why am I even here with you guys?
I just want to,
Hey.
alam ko may alitan kami, di ba magkakampi kami ni Barry, may alitan kami with Sawyer, pero hindi kami papatay ng tao. So please, huwag niyo naman pagbintangan si Barry.
Alright.
Telemarketer.
Sige.
Suspicious.
Yeah, I have to go to the pool area lang. Maybe catch with you guys later.
Okay.
Alam mo, Tanya, sobrang creepy nung dalawang yun, no? Like, sobrang landian. Sila ng landian.
Guys, feeling ko sila rin nga.
Hindi naman creepy, more like nakakaingit. Sana all. Pero,
Tapos, sinaspy tayo ni Didi. Tapos pinagkakalat niya na agent itong si Agent M.
Hindi, ano lang yan, diversion lang yan. Sinasabi ko agent ako, pero hindi talaga ako agent.
sinabi mo nga yun kahapon. Niloloko mo ba kami?
Sure ka ba dyan?
Hindi, sigurado ba kayo, agent talaga ako.
Ano ba yan, Mark?
Doon talaga yan.
Alam mo, sobrang creepy nito ni Mark. Creepy niyo lahat. Alam mo, alis na ako.
Pero suspicious talaga eh.
Tapos nitong mga kasama natin dito sa island, buti nakita kita dito kasi ikaw lang yung matinong kausap ko. Mga mapapadinig siya sa agent.
Inom na lang tayo ulit.
Actually. Agent, wait lang na kasi pupunta lang kami dun sa bar. May pag-usapan lang kami. Iwan ka muna namin ha.
Sige lang.
Hello there. Looks like death is on a roll. And so now let's see who's gonna die next. We have Didi, the book author. We have Agent M. Whoops, and there's one more. It's a trio. And Tanya, telemarketer. Welcome to death.
Laps. Whew. Wait, open swimming. Oh no, help me.
Oh my God! Wag! Ah!
Next day.
Didi? Tanya?
Agent M!
Bakit ang daming namatay?
Oh my God!
Ano ito sa'yo?
Oh my God. No, I feel so guilty dahil ang sama-sama ng loob ko kay Didi nung bago siya mamatay.
Why would you say you're guilty? Did you kill?
Bakit mo ako pinagbibintangan agad? Hindi, kasi nahuli ko si Didi at si Robert may ginagawang kababalaghan sa room ni Didi. But I'm really sorry, Robert. Oh my God.
I know.
Didi was so nice to me.
I know. I think we should sort out our differences. Yeah. I think we should stick together. Yeah. Do you want to...
Robert, do you want to go to the pool and parang ma-ease yung anxiety natin or something?
Yeah, sure. That's nice.
Let's go.
Dr. Quack, wait lang. Dito muna tayo.
Grabe.
Alam mo, suspicious yung dalawang yun.
Kaya nga alam mo noong una, feeling ko fake nila na nag-cheat si Robert para...
Tapos si Gigi pala yung papatayin.
Bakit bigla silang nagkabalikan, di ba?
Actually, yes.
Pero...
Tapos...
Oh my God.
Very... Ano yun?
May secret ako sa'yo, okay? May third eye kasi ako.
What?
Di mo ba nakikita?
Seryoso?
Ayan siya.
Totoo.
Oh my
Ano
God.
nakikita mo ngayon?
Lahat sila, si Sawyer, andyan din, tapos si Didi nagsiswimming pa.
Alam ko ako may hangover dito tapos parang ikaw yung high yata eh. Ano bang iniinom mo dito sa island?
Ang creepy nung mukha ni George na umiikot pa. Hindi mo nakikita. Ano ba yan?
Alam mo, Doctor, I respect you pero iwan ko na kita dito kasi kung ano-ano nang nakikita mo. If you
Umuwi.
want some drinks, pumunta ka lang sa bar, marami tayong drinks doon.
Sige
So,
na.
Doc,
Iinom ako niyan
ikaw
para
na bahala.
makikita tong mga to
Okay, let's go.
Robert, it's okay.
You know what? Before anything else, kung tayo man yung next, I just really want to say sorry. I mean, I was an ass for leaving you then, and yeah, and you know what? I really wish you could start over.
Yeah, ako din, actually. I mean, hindi ako masaya na nawala si Didi, but you know, like, I'm really happy na
I know.
magkasama tayo dito.
Alam mo
Sa
yun,
isang island.
I know, exactly. Like, it's just you and me against the world now.
Yes, I know. And we can do it together.
Yes, I know.
All right. Death is here again. And now it's the last time I'm coming. So let's see who is going to die with everyone else. First one is Dr. Quack. Joining Dr. Quack is Barry, the bartender. Oh, but wait. You're in for a special treat. Let's now find out who our killer is. And our killer is Filipina, the beauty queen.
Oh my God, please, I'm so sorry. Don't kill me.
No, ikaw! What?
So, P, are you ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait.
What? What's wrong, babe?
We're the only two people left.
What do you mean? Alam mo, si Barry lasing lang yon. Baka nagiinuman na naman yung tatlong yon. Or yung...
You're the killer! Oh my God.
Robert, are you
I've been so
okay?
stupid.
Are you okay?
P,
I mean...
what?
Avenge me.
What is happening? What's the meaning of this?
What's the meaning of this? Ngayon mo lang talaga ako nakilala. After all these years, now we dated for like 8 years. Hindi mo pa rin ako kilala, sabi na nga ba eh.
We were supposed to fix things.
No. Ikaw ang nag-brainwash sa akin. Alam mo ba? So
ba't tayo nandito? What's with this?
Ako talaga nag-invite sa inyo lahat. Hello. Marami akong pera para bilhin tong mansion na to, bilhin tong isla na to. Unang-una, si
Father, what ginawa niya sa'yo?
Si Father Jaime. My God. One time pumunta ako sa simbahan. Nangumpisal ako. Tapos ang sabi niya sa akin, Iha, itulog mo na lang yan. Lagi kang umiiyak. Masyado ka kasing maganda. Like, what the fudge? I mean, I know, I'm a beauty queen, pero Father naman, kailangan kong humingi ng tulong sa'yo, tapos ganyan yung sasabihin mo sa akin. Napaka-walang sense. Tapos etong sino ba tong isa? Si Sawyer? Si Sawyer
George.
Delgado. Oh my God. Robert, alam mong hiwalay ako sa asawa ko at hindi niya ako tinulungang ipanalo yung kaso ko, yung mga kustodiya ko sa siyam na pusa ko. Paano yon? binayaran siya ng ex-husband ko para matalo ako sa korte. Hindi pwede yon. Hindi pwede yon. At etong si George Kalumba na Tesla astronomer or whatever, masyadong maraming sinasabi. So parang ayoko nang merong mas matalino sa akin. Alam mo yon? Ako lang mas matalino kasi I'm the beauty queen. I am Pilipina, the beauty queen.
Si Didi, like, I thought we were having an understanding. Bakit
I really didn't care about Didi. And napaka-chismosa na. She was really annoying. At inaagaw ka niya sa akin. Ayoko na may kaagaw, Robert. Ayoko na may kaagaw. Gusto ko ikaw lang.
Pero si Agent M, I thought, akala ko nga you and
Oh
Agent
my
M.
God. Like, oh my God. Agent M na napakadaldal, na sobrang mag-spy. Alam niyang ako yung killer. Alam niya. Oh my God. Sana inunahan niya na lang ako, di ba? Like, oh well.
And the other guy, Tanya, the telemarketer, anong issue nito?
Tanya, the telemarketer. Hindi mo ba alam? Hindi mo alam? Napakasinungaling mo, Robert. Siya yung kalandian mo sa Instagram. And sa Telegram.
Tanya,
remember? Tapos tinatago mo sa akin. For 8 years, tinago mo siya sa akin. And
to be fair, I didn't know. I'm so sorry.
Si Dr. Quack. Well, hindi naman talaga siya doctor eh. Pumunta ako sa kanya, akala ko, OB siya, magpapacheck ako sa kanya. Sabi niya sa akin, hindi na daw ako mabubuntis. So nag-adopt ako ng 9 cats. Imagine that, kung magkano ginagastos ko sa 9 cats every month. Tapos niloko niya lang ako, pinerahan niya lang ako without letting me use my health insurance. And itong si Barry, magkakasabot to eh. Naalala mo yung nagbabar tayo sa BGC, sa Taguig? Yan, yeah. Si Barry, si Agent M, and si Tanya. Magkakasama talaga silang lagi. And lagi nila akong pinag-uusapan. So pinamukha ko sa kanila na kayang-kaya ko din. Kaya naging beauty queen ako. So ikaw?
Edie, I'm so sorry. I told you, we were gonna fix this. We can still fix this.
No. Akala ko, ikaw na yung forever ko. But I guess, I think it's time. It's time for you to die.
Ding, ding, dong. Death is at the door. That is our story. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. And we are the Improverts. Thank you for joining us for Ding Dong, Death is at the Door. And we hope you guys enjoyed it. And we're now saying wave goodbye. Thank you. Thank you again, ImprovisAsian. Tita V, ikaw na!
Oh my God, Improverts, I need my katingko, my head hurts. What is all that death, huh? What is all that death? Hi, all right. So guys, if you want to know more about the Improverts, you can find them on the Facebook, Improverts _PH, and then on the Instagram, it's straight the Improverts PH. All right? Okay. So, on to the next group. This group, actually, I am a part of it. And it's a surprise for a lot of people that I am part of it. But I'm not going to perform today, all right? Okay, so this is a group of Filipino-Chinese improvisers that formed because of their shared experience coming from Chinese school. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce to all of you Ash Creek Improv.
All right, hello everybody. Hi everyone. All right, so we are Ash Creek Improv. So yes, and now humabot si Oob. So what is Ash Creek Improv? All right. So the thing is, if you guys are familiar with the high schools in the Philippines, we come from Ita, an all-girls school, and Xavier, which is an all-boys school. And because of our shared experience, literally divided by a church, we just gathered here and we wanted to show what the Phil Chai is, basically. And now we shall start with our games. First and foremost, we have Meteor Garden Dub. So right now, I'm going to have two improvisers come up on stage, and the rest are just going to hide for a little bit. So we have Dan and Jill, who are actually, I can't hear them. Uh-oh. So we're just
Shobs, you can hear me now. You can hear me now. Yes, Shobs. Continue.
Thank you so much. All right, so basically we have Dan and Jill who's going to be acting out a scene for you. Old school trail chai Taiwanese Chinese teleserye. So we asked you a cue. That's basically, what is a Chinese Pinoy /Shinoy stereotype that you can't seem to break away from? And you answered magaling sa math. So this is Meteor Garden Dub with magaling sa math.
Oh my God, this math exam. This math exam is so difficult. How can you... my God, how can...
Hay nako girl, alam mo, PEMDAS lang yan. First you do the P. Alam mo ba yung P? P. Let's say it together.
P.
I was talking about what the P meant, pero go.
Oh, okay. PEMDAS, P,
parenthesis.
Ay, hindi ba pangyo? Hindi ba math? Di ba the essence of friendship, the essence of math is friendship?
Well, totoo naman yan. Of course, because you have one friend which is me. Yes. Kaya
you know
naman
what?
I'm here to help.
so glad that I have you talaga as a friend. If not, siguro bagsak na ako sa Chinese.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, imagine what and you also helped me with yung soksay natin. Right, you remember what Gabrielle Silang did in her life?
Yes, si Gabrielle Silang, she was a warrior noong panahon ng KKK.
Exactly.
Diba? Alam ko yan. Diba? Kaya nga favorite ako ni teacher eh.
Wow, ha?
What?
You're rubbing off all yung favoritism nila Lauscher and ni Miss Marivic to you?
Well, I mean, if the shoe fits, yeah, Wang Lauscher really loves me.
You know what? You know what's 1 minus 1?
What? Ano?
0 friend. And here, have my chinelas.
Fine, you have my chinelas.
Ow! Aray!
Ikaw ha? Akala mo kung sino ka pagkit magaling ka lang sa math? Ha? You know what I'm better at UN? Dancing. I can dance better than you.
Ay nako, I wanna see you do the pirouette.
I'm gonna dance to chinelas. Chinelas lang o kaya nakapaa.
Well, I can do the ocho to this new song I heard. Come join the celebration. This is
ang tigas naman ng likod. Ganyan ka mag-dance?
Well, I may not know how to dance.
Kay Mr. Lorenzana.
Oh, ano? Ano kang gagawin mo, ha?
I will... Tingnan mo, kukunin ko tong item na to. May kukunin ako, ha? Kukuha ako ng item. Okay? Look at this crown. Binigay ito sa akin during prom because I was the prom queen.
Ay, nako. Pero you know what? Let me get this. Yeah, you might be the prom queen, sure. Pero you will never be. You are a You look like this.
Ano? Huh? Oh my God. You think I'm super cute like that rock that you have? Oh my God, you really are my friend. Ding, 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 and scene.
Right. So that is the first saga of our of our Meteor Garden dub. But wait, I think there's more. Can we have a switch? Actually, can we have our dubbers come up?
Yeah.
Can we have our dubbers come up? We have Sean and Kobe. So we're going to grab another one to continue the story of friendship in the other side, which is Savior. So we are, so now from the prompts, what is a Chinese stereotype that you can't break up or a Chinoy? And it is, hindi ako mahilig sa lechon. So this is the second saga of Meteor Garden Dub.
Okay, it's so hard. Sobrang hirap mag-chop nitong lechon just to feed you, anak.
Ma, I super appreciate talaga your hard work and effort, and you're really putting your back into that, no? Grabe, like you're giving it everything you've got.
Yes. This is actually your father's favorite dish, and now I am preparing it for you, anak, because I really love you so much, and you are like your father.
Thanks, Ma. I really do want to be like Dad, so I'm going to try this lechon for the very first time. Oh
my gosh. Yeah. How does it taste?
It's
what's happening?
Yeah, you can have it.
What?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you serious, anak? But this is your father's favorite dish. This has been in the family heirloom for like 10 to 15 years.
I'm eating a 10 to 15-year-old lechon?
No, anak. This was frozen. This is frozen for 10 to 15 years. So technically, the lechon's life is still fresh. You know, like Captain America? Like Captain America was frozen for a very long time. And
so that lechon was just a piglet when you froze it, and now it's an adult lechon? Kaya sobrang taba niya?
Yes. You got it all right now, anak. That's how you maintain the flavor. That's our family secret, actually. And no one knows this.
Does that mean that if I eat that lechon or slather it all over my body, that I will be batak as well? Okay,
yes.
Hold on 1 second. Let me just get
Yes.
My body all over.
Not just batak, you'll become an expert dancer.
Oh my, really? I would love that.
Yes.
Alam mo ba, what's really good with lechon?
What?
Spaghetti, so I will do that dance right now.
Oh my, spaghetti.
Spaghetti!
Pababa. I will sing for you. Spaghetti, pababa ng pababa.
Tataas ulit ako, pababa ulit.
Tataas.
Everywhere, kekembot pa ako. Kembot, look at this, ma.
I'm so proud of you, anak. So proud of you. You can now be a high-paying dancer.
Oh my gosh, Ma. You don't know how long I've been waiting for you to say that. Oh my God. You know, I really can't do this. I'm sorry.
What's happening? I thought you were loving lechon and the dance, the Captain America body.
But the taste, man, the taste. I can't. Oh my goodness, I can't. I'll just have to be like the lechon, I guess. Live my days, lying on the table.
Oh no.
With an apple in my...
Your father will not be proud of you. Are you sure? Are you sure that this is the step you're gonna make? Really, anak?
I took a long and hard moment to think about it, and I'm sorry, Ma. I feel like I really can't.
So
I have to pass it on to Shorty.
But you're the eldest. What do you plan to do now? Go to college?
Yes, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Ma, but I think I'll just have to get a college degree. I'm so sorry. I really know this is not
Ding,
what you
ding, ding,
wanted.
ding, and scene. All right, so those were Meet Your Garden Dubs. So now we are gonna be playing a game, and this is gonna be four corner switch. So we have playing this game Kim, Oobs, Ben, and Kobe. All right, so for game number 2, I am looking for the prompts. Right, so what is something that reminds you of your Chinese heritage? So for Kim, you are gonna be ang pao. Ang pao, which is the red money envelope that Chinese people give to other people. And then for Ben, your prompt is my paper thin skin.
Okay.
So paper thin skin.
Paper
all
thin
right?
skin.
And then for Kobe and Oobs. Kobe, your prompt. So what is something that reminds you of your Filipino heritage? Bahay kubo for Kobe. And then for Oobs, naliligo araw-araw, minsan 2 to 3 times a day. All right? Naliligo araw-araw, minsan 2 to 3 times a day. All right? So can we repeat our prompts? I'm gonna go off video.
All right, so my prompt is ang pao.
My prompt is my paper thin skin.
Oobs?
Oobs' prompt is...
Oh, my prompt is naliligo araw-araw or taking a shower every day.
My prompt is bahay kubo.
All right, and this is going to be 4 corner switch, and we're going to start with a scene from Kim and Dan. All right, ding, ding, ding.
Ma, happy birthday! 祝你生日快乐！祝你生日快乐！
Thank you, Anak. You really remembered, huh? I mean, I only birthed you, but yes, you remembered.
Nice.
Are you singing?
Sorry?
I saw you and Shotty like doing something sa living room kanina. Ah. Is that?
We were dancing kanina. Like, ta-la. Diba?
I'm so excited to see that. Grabe.
I'm so excited to see that.
I'm so excited to see that. Grabe.
Finally, you have the solution to your skin.
Exactly. My God, I can't believe I didn't think of it before. It's micellar water.
Yeah, I have it here. Oh, look. Ready?
Ooh, okay. Can you spray me? Yeah.
Of course. Ayan. Ready? Yes.
Oh God! Wow.
Spray
Okay.
that.
Yeah, that's a lot. Damn. Okay, sige, try to give me a piece of paper or something.
Piece of paper? Here's a piece of paper for you.
Okay.
Is it effective?
Is it effective? Ding.
Is it effective ba yung... Is it effective yung... Oh, yung loofah. Yes, it's very effective. Nawawala na yung panel.
Yeah, wait, look at this. See, this is like the best loofah ever. It's a long loofah.
Ang haba, parang pwede din iabot sa likod. Hindi na kailangan ligo araw-araw.
No, but ligo araw-araw is like the best thing ever. It's so init here in the Philippines.
Pero have you checked yung Manila water bill? Look at this. It is a big number. It is a big number.
You know what a big number is? Huh?
Oh.
Huh? The number of times you take a shower in this house. It's 10 times. Who the heck 10 times in a shower a day?
It's not my
10 times
fault
in a shower a day?
10 times a shower every day. 10 times a shower every day. And tapos you lie down in the bahay kubo tapos rot yung whatever material is that we built?
Okay, sige. I mean, Dad, I'm sorry na I got home like at 8:05 when you said 8. But then, sobra talaga yung punishment na to.
What? Think of the last time we've had this. We have talked about this already for the 4th time. And palaging there is a puddle in the floor. And I just literally tell you to use a towel and rub it and make sure talaga na hindi mamamansya yung bahay natin.
Make sure na hindi mamamansya ang bahay natin.
Make sure, anak, na hindi mamamansya yung bahay natin.
Yeah, of course. I'll help you. I'll help clean up after the party. Sasama ko ako sa mga mga yaya. Actually, we're kind of just waiting for something for you, Mom.
From me? Oh, I'm so... I can't believe I forgot. Come here. Mwah! Thank you.
Mwah! Ding!
Oh my God. Mwah!
Ay nako, your skin.
Celebratory?
Yeah. Oh my God. Like, I actually found this to celebrate. See, look at that. Oh,
Oh my God. And look at this. I just discovered it this morning. Pero, tingnan mo nothing.
Oh my God. You have to teach me. I think
you have to teach me. Ding.
And then you have to teach me how to effectively do the scrubbing para my 10 times a day can be 8 times na lang.
Ganito kasi yun. First, you have to triangulate your body. Alright?
Okay, yes.
And then you get the loofah and then stretch.
Wala akong material pero okay, stretch.
Yeah. And then you have to just like wiggle it down and then wiggle it here and wiggle it down.
Wiggle it down and wiggle it here. Ding!
Wiggle it down and wiggle it here. Dito, ayan. This is the outside. The outside has things that are okay to be wet.
Okay. Dad, you're being bossy na naman. You're never this bossy.
Oh, anak, I'm always this bossy because I always have to clean up naman. After this. Pero anak, okay. Are you like? I just want you to learn. Like, do you?
I just want you to learn. Ding.
Anak, I just want you to learn the value of love. And
I just want you to learn. Ding.
I just want you to learn the beautiful effects of this micellar water with nice.
I just want you to learn. Ding.
I just want you to learn how to take care of your body, not abusing it with water.
I just want you to learn. Ding.
I just want you to learn that I am bossy because
ding 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 and scene.
Yay, everybody! Well, isn't that an amazing 4-corner switch? So today we will be having another game, and we asked you earlier in the comments is what's an English word that best encapsulates your culture? Well, in Chinese, 什么英语单词最芬芳你的文化? Right? Next Chinese guys. But yeah, going back. So we're going to be doing something called free form. All right. So what does free form mean? You're going to do whatever you want because it's freeing and it's a form that is freeing. Anyway, so yeah, we asked you earlier, and to inspire our scene, we will be using the word fried rice. Wow, fried rice. Okay, who doesn't love fried rice? So this is free form with free rice. Fried rice. Ding ding.
Ang daming fried rice. There's like yang chow fried rice, salted fish fried rice. There's Hokkien fried rice. I don't know what to pick. Like, ikaw ba? Ano ba yung sa tingin mo pinakamasarap na rice dito?
Sir, oh no, we do have a lot of like fried rice, pero yung salted fish pa rin yung pinakamasarap na masarap. But then you've been on this decision for like around 10 minutes, so should I come back na lang?
You know, no, please stay. Kasi I really want the best, no? Kaya lang kasi hindi ko pa na-try. Is it possible for me to get like a spoonful of each? And then I can try each?
At Manhan, we don't serve what's this spoonfuls, but then we can give you one of those bowls. I mean, we're family style.
Oh my god,
Oh my God.
Ma. Oh my god, Ma. I got us a new wok. I got us a wok for yung recipe mo on Yang Chow fried rice, and I heard that if you season it well, it's gonna taste so much better. It's going to taste so much better.
That's in my wish list. Nasa Lazada wish list ko yan. I've been eyeing that pot for like 5 days already. How did you know?
Oh my god, kasi as maalam mo na you leave your phone unlocked, so I can see your Shopee history. Pero 99 sale, guess how much? Guess how much?
Okay. If the price is right, you give me an ang pao if the price is right, okay? 999 pesos. Is that correct or no?
Okay, I guess fine. You get more money. Ayan. Here's the ampaw. Talagang you and your...
Here's the ang pao. Ayan ha. Don't open it right away. Remember, nandito pa sila ama.
Wait. Oopsie.
Bakit? Why are you opening the ang pao? Bokway. Diya, bokway.
No, it's not open. See, it's not open.
Edison. Why are you like this?
I didn't know. No one told me ang pao should not be open when your ama and guama is still here.
Mom, how come I don't have ampa from kanina pa? Why'd you give it to Shorty?
I'm so sorry. Nag-withdraw pa ako sa bank.
Constance, I'm telling you.
It's here.
You know, this is your fault, ha? You raise these kids so spoiled. Always na lang asking for money from me.
Hindi ko naman, sinabihan ko naman siya kanina eh.
Shorty, nag-aaway naman sila. Taya, baka nagsito man no.
Alam mo,
yan sabi ko sa'yo. This is why I don't want you marrying a Filipino, ha? Yan, look what's happening.
Are you saying that he will never be enough? Or
I'm sorry, Constance. If you don't annul your husband, you're not gonna be put in my will.
Ding, 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 ding.
And thank you, everybody. That was our free form. And now we have, to close our set, we have brought in a special feng shui expert for all of your feng shui needs. Now, let us bring forth our feng shui expert, Madam. Feng shui expert. Yes. Please reveal yourself.
Hello. My
name is
Jackie Huang.
And I
would like
to offer
some advice
for free.
Ayan, and you know what's great? It's free advice. And now I'm going to summon all the souls from Ghost Month and they will ask me a disembodied question. Question number 1, please.
May tanong ako. How should I arrange my new work desk at school to create good workflow and to prevent bad energy?
First, you
should put
Some betchin.
On your
forehead. And
secondly, think
about
positivity. And positivity.
Lastly, always
bring out
the best
in you.
And that is a very, very, very wholesome advice. Now let's go and ask for like a few more questions.
I have a question. Ano po ang kailangan kong display sa bahay para ma-manifest ang mayaman na jowa?
Ay, okay. May konyong question nga. Okay. Go, madam.
Sorry.
You have
many options.
But first,
some tips.
Number 1.
Eat kimchi.
Then slather
wax upon
your vinaigrette.
So that
good girls
gone bad.
And finally,
you put
some incense
on the
tip of
your manifestation.
That is a very, very good answer. That's very useful. Now, there are more questions, but you can also answer that on your own because you also can think for yourself. Now, thank you very much, madam. And this has been Ash Creek Improv. Everybody, come on. This has been Ash Creek Improv.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye,
谢谢，多谢，多谢。Thank you very much, Ash Creek Improv. You cannot find them online, but you can find them at that fast food on Ortigas Corner, Madison Avenue, no? So that restaurant, it's a fast food restaurant. You can find them there anytime, no, especially if you don't find them on Messenger or online. All right. Okay, so we've got now our group. So thank you very much to the groups from the Philippines. We will now go regional and we will go to Singapore this time. This group, they started as a duo and then they added the music virtuoso. They became a trio and then somebody substituted, but then that person did not want to leave anymore, so they became a quartet. But they are very, very good at improvising musicals, right? And so, okay, ladies and gentlemen, ASAP Improv.
Hello.
You no need to shout lah.
Hey, you don't know they're very far away.
Yeah, far away.
Hello. We are ASAP Improv, ASAP. Today we are here to present to you a show that we do called Talk Cock, Sing Song, Play Mahjong.
Wow.
We not playing Mahjong. We only talk cock, sing song because we cannot gamble.
Yeah, gamble.
After
KTV, no.
The casino close.
Gamble ban. Gamble.
So, if you see why suddenly our son become a woman, it's because we sent our son on PSC scholarship overseas to Oxford to study. But then, Bolan, my dear wife over here, her sister Belinda is back from where again?
London.
London.
Belinda 2L, okay? 2L.
Yeah, you can tell she go to church one. And of course, we have Roger here this afternoon with us to provide the military muscle that we need.
Yeah, and I'm not in London like my brother, Reginald.
He at London.
London. Oh, London.
Oh. And then, if you're wondering why got music, right? Because behind me, pianists
Kok.
But daddy cock lah, okay.
Yeah, you daddy.
Okay, anyway, I think we should start lah. We mostly
Yeah.
Can see us, huh? Can you all hear us, huh?
Can, right?
If you can, right, say yes.
Yeah.
But we cannot hear them, leh.
Never mind.
Okay.
Okay, so no time, so we faster play games, okay? The first game, okay, need to tell you, in Singapore, we have this term called 好脸.
好脸.
好脸 means to boast because we are very proud of a lot of things. I mean, we also very proud people, but we also proud of a lot of things. Like, for example, we proud that our airport is very good.
Very good, very good.
Yeah,
Number
we're proud
one.
that, our students are like top in maths and science.
We proud that our government 55 years never changed. Wait.
Yeah.
Wow.
We proud that the press ranking, sorry, that one not proud.
Okay, so
Yes, anyway, so the point of this is this game, we are going to boast about things and we are going to compete in our boasting. Okay. So the suggestion we need is things that Asian parents are proud of. So I see some things there.
wow.
I like the one my taste in men.
Oh,
My taste in men.
your taste in man very good.
Yeah. Taste in men. Okay, then the come back home before 8 o'clock. This one you lah.
Okay, come back home
before
8 o'clock.
And then
Good skincare routine lah.
okay, good skin.
Skincare routine. My skincare routine is very nice one.
Okay.
All the Korean
Thank you,
products.
thank you everybody. Then this game will be conducted by my handsome. Okay.
快啲喂，超寶。
快點。
Okay.
I tell you, I use all the hydration serum on my face. Oh, it's very nice. Every night I go to sleep, I put the hydration serum and I put the moisturizing. And,
Let me ask you, you go Orchard Road, go for what? Go for what? Go so late, go for what? Don't need to go on lah. Just stay at home.
Handsome. His face perfect. His nose sharp. His money a lot. His hair short and tidy.
You know, I know somebody on the carousel. They always give me the serum. It's very cheap one. And sometimes it makes me break out. But then I think the redness is actually very, very nice one. Like those K-drama.
He is mommy's boy. That's the best. Because my mother say, mommy's boy means he's filial.
Otaku is not an insult. It is a badge of honor and pride. Otaku means you stay at home all day.
It's very red, sometimes very itchy. And then all the neighbors ask me, Auntie, are you okay? I said, of course I'm okay. I'm very committed to my skincare routine. And then every time I get the hives.
There's nothing to do outside the house. Absolutely nothing. What are you going to do outside?
And then every time I get itchy, but it's okay. I just scratch my backside only a little bit. I get on the SMRT and it's not very much only. It's very
I never leave.
Right,
I hold all the doors.
But then it's
Right,
very
I
warm.
don't ever leave the house.
My skin.
Well, I need to interact.
I think we hear a song about good boys.
I like the good boy who loves his mommy. He's very cool. He's not at all strange and funny. Not strange and funny. I like a boy who loves his mommy. M-O-M-M-Y. Let me tell you how this is super not funny. Not funny. A good boy who loves his mommy will love my home. And mommy loves his home. He won't say no. He knows how to do as he's told. As he's told. Just do as you are told. He will always have the best interests of family in mind. And that's something that's very, very hard to
Wow, very nice job. Wow, my wife for this one.
As a mother of two, mommy Vietnamese boys, I still say, please come and marry my son. Very good one, okay? Very good. I train them very well.
Come back before 8 p.m.
He does. He does.
Very good.
Because morning he wake up at 7 a.m. to go to work.
Yeah.
But enough of the singing. Now, one of the games we are going to play is called Cypher. Now, Cypher in America and the UK, where I study, these people they rap the poetry. It's very rhythmic. It's basically two people rapping together, and then we see who has the best verse and the best rhyme.
Become present now.
It's the R-A-P, not W-R-A-P.
Oh, your English.
Oh.
Anyway, so the suggestion that we need is, what is something that makes you think of home? So when I was away from Singapore, I thought a lot about home lah, but I don't know. Did they get anything?
But then because difficult to think of home, right? So we give our audience a bit more time lah, huh? There, now we know what reminds us of home already, huh?
What reminds you of home? Gatorade, the smell of cooked minced pork, sardines.
Wow, I hungry, sia.
Mother's dress, smell of the sea, curry, and being called fat.
The last one very negative.
Wow.
The last one?
Being called fat. Oh. So how we take one or what?
Everybody kena called fat before, right? Then we all do the same.
Oh.
So we do being called fat.
Being called fat.
Wow.
Okay.
Like Popo that time.
Okay, I know, Roger, nobody call you fat because we love you so much.
No, a lot of people.
Lao Pa, who call you fat? I go and fight him now.
Later we go and settle the auntie Hua from the flower shop.
That Cao Hua.
Yeah, okay, but never mind. That one is long dispute. Since we primary school until now, dispute is okay.
Auntie Hua, I'm watching you, Auntie Hua. When you're being called fatty.
No.
It's not easy. When you're being called fatty. Verse 1.
Every time I go to grandma's, I said hello, auntie and uncles. They always look at me. They say, girl, you're pretty. But that's just your face. Your body is downright a disgrace. They say, lose some weight or else you will have a terrible fate.
When I go to my parents' house, they say you're much bigger than a mouse, and they tell me you should be a seahorse. I said, well, yes, of course, cause I can carry all the things in me. 1, 2, and 3 babies, cause this body is capable. What you talking about, boo? I am not subject to you.
It's not easy.
Not easy. Not easy.
Let me tell you something about my abilities.
What?
I am gonna preach body positivity.
Whoa!
Everyone you know should be able to see.
What?
Hey, bodies come in big and different sizes. Don't judge. Don't judge, cause there's a little bud. There's nothing wrong with all sorts of shapes and sizes.
It's not easy.
Not easy.
Being called fatty.
Get this little.
It's not easy. Being called fatty. It's not easy.
Love the world, love yourself.
Wow. Very empowering, huh?
Yeah.
Feel good.
Wow.
Yeah, you gotta make these things.
Song leh.
Reminds me of home. I feel this is this is.
Nothing like being gaslit by own family. Huh?
Yeah, actually, last time your ama, I go home, right? I call A fatty. I come home, she tell me A fatter, you home, Yeah.
I remember your mother.
Yeah, my mother.
Well, family lah.
Family, what to do?
Yeah.
Anyway, what's our next game?
Oh, our next game is Hachong Guys. Now, have any of you heard of the game called Song Styles? This game is roughly based upon two radio DJs that are very famous in Singapore. They are called Muttons in the morning.
Wow, so famous. Everyone must know.
Yeah, everyone must know. But if you don't know, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's easier said than done. Like easier to watch it, right? Easier to watch it. So for that, I need a suggestion. What's a profession your parents disapprove of?
Actually, as long as you're not lawyer or you're not doctor, we disapprove lah.
Oh.
I think engineer still okay.
Engineer still okay lah.
Engineer still okay.
Theatre teacher. I think I'm gonna go with theatre teacher.
Okay.
Theatre teacher.
Okay can lah. We might not get invited back to the next festival, but it's okay. We go with theatre teacher.
It's a songs about theatre teacher, right? So,
Can.
Okay.
Good morning, guy.
It's me, Guy.
And it's me, substitute guy, for the guy who went overseas because he cannot stay.
We are the
Hachong Guys.
Hey, Guy.
Hey, what?
We have a hot new album off the shelf today, Guy.
Hot lah.
This album, it's really, really very good lah.
Yes, I heard snippets of it just now. I was like, wow, steamer, wow, shock kan.
Wow, this new album, Guy. This new album, Guy. Yeah, I tell you,
What? Tell me.
It really make me feel.
Feel what?
It make me feel all sorts of feelings, Guy.
Feelings.
Yeah, feelings I'm not supposed to feel, Guy.
Emotional.
Yeah,
Like
Guy.
anger. Sadness. Happiness. Elation. Jealousy. Envy. Calm.
Guy. This next album makes you feel all these things because all these feelings are shown in the stage of the theatre.
Oh.
Songs of the theatre teacher.
Songs of the theatre teacher.
Yeah, they're called dramaturgs, right? Or something. Dramaturgs.
I don't think we can say that on air. The third word.
Dramaturgs. Okay, never mind. And the first song of the songs of the theatre teacher.
Theatre teacher.
It's called Method Acting. And it's in what style?
Oh, it's a style that is the most classic. It is in the style of opera.
Opera.
Stanislavski, give me something good, please. Stanislavski, give me something good, please. Did you certify at the New York School of Acting? Are you extremely very good at pretending?
I went to Juilliard.
Did you suffocate all your instincts drawn from within? Because making anything inorganic is an acting sin. Stanislavski, give me something, please. Oh, Stanislavski, give me something real.
Wow.
That was amazing.
Amazing leh.
That was amazing.
Wow.
You know, I heard one of these Stanislavski method actors. But sometimes people are very rude to him.
Why?
Very rude sometimes. They keep calling him Day.
Day?
Day, like very rude, you know. Hey, Daniel Day! Daniel Day, Luis! Very rude to this.
Oh, Daniel Day. I thought you were talking about Daniel Day Kim.
Oh, Daniel Day Kim.
Hello. Asian Festival. We talk about Angmo.
Yeah, sorry.
Which one of you audience member never switch off your phone, huh? Okay, never mind. Producer, sorry, producer.
Wow, this next song is an amazing song.
Yes, it is. It is very, 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 very emotional. It's something that really goes deep into your soul. It's a very, very grunge rock kind of feel.
Yeah.
The title.
Wow, what is it?
It's called Bring Your Feelings Out to Play.
Bring your feelings out to play.
Bring your feelings out to play. Bring them feelings out today. Show me what you're made of inside. Bring your feelings out to play. Bring your feelings out today. Show me what you're made of inside. I know you tell me that acting's about feelings, but if I don't see it on your face, I need to know that be the person meant to be on that stage when you take it and you make it. Take it now. Take it and make it. 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 Take it your Take your feelings out to play. Take your feelings out to play.
Wow.
Wow, that was amazing.
Wow. I went to
Guy.
places, yeah?
Yeah, we went to places. Yeah. Hey, guy.
Yeah.
You ever wondered this about theater, guy? Really, it's like magic.
It does. Sometimes I see them and I'm like, why am I crying?
Why am I laughing?
Why?
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 This song deals with that. Why?
Yes, it is. It is called Meissner is in You.
Meissner is in you. Why? The song is called Why? Just why?
Why?
It's got exclamation marks in the title, you know. It's like,
Why?
Why?
And this is a song by a very, very famous pop group.
Yeah.
And they are known as the Spice Girls.
So the song is called Meissner is in You. Why?
Why?
Thank you for coming out tonight, everybody. It's so good to see you. I love you. Meissner is in you. Meissner is in you. Meissner is in you. And you, and you, and you. Meissner is in you. Meissner is in you. Meissner is in you, and you, and you, and you.
We ask ourselves why when we look at the sky. We ask ourselves why when we pretend to die. We ask ourselves why we must cry. We ask ourselves why when we fawn and
Meissner is in you. Meissner is in you. Meissner, oh, Meissner is in you. And you, I said, stop emoting at me. Thank you very much. I said, let's reach out and Thank you very much.
Wow!
Wow.
Never know you got such good singing voice, Belinda.
Thank you.
Hey, she worship leader, okay?
Over here. 来冇時間了啊 Okay, so for our final game today, right, it's called Ask Auntie. Because aunties in Singapore like to give very unsolicited advice. So you ask us, we give it back to you for free. So we have asked earlier, what is a uniquely Asian problem that you face? Okay, I see every photographer tells me to open my eyes. I sweat profusely in the pit. Having a part of the house no one goes near or touches ever. Wow, your house how big, huh?
You tell the photographer who cannot see your eyes, is his skill or
I like this one.
their skill that is bad.
Forgetting to turn on the rice cooker.
Walao, cardinal sins, yeah.
Yeah. So, or our rice cooker. Wow, you're a lot of rice, huh? Having to visit all the dead relatives' graves in one day. Wow, yeah, now 7 months, a bit difficult. Qingming. Okay, anyway, we only got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So, which one you want?
Math. Yes, I'm a math teacher. No, I'm going to be a teacher.
Yes, you're a math major. No, you're not going to be a teacher. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's why.
Ken.
Eyes too small,
Eyes too small,
I feel for you, I really feel a lot.
Okay.
Grave sweeping.
Grave sweeping, huh?
Many graves.
Too many graves. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is our final game for the evening. It's called Ask Auntie. Give me advice for free. Free means no need to pay any money. Ask Auntie, give me advice for free. Free means no need to pay any money. Like, what's wrong?
Auntie, I tell you, it's so sad. I never knew take photos to become this bad. The photographer say eyes clean, but my eyes are just like that. What do you mean? He say open bigger. I say I cannot. He say, oh well, he cannot do a lot. So I just go home and cry. 'Cause nobody can see the tears coming out of my eyes.
Auntie tell you, it's so easy.
Tell him, Auntie.
The solution is simple as 1, 2, 3. How do I solve this? You might ask. Girl, next time you take photo, take to magnifying glass.
Very good, Auntie.
Gao team. Next problem, come.
Auntie, you know, on the 7th month, I must burn the Samsung TV and all of my paper goods. But then I must walk around all the graves. I got divorced and then I must do 3 times of the same. Auntie, it's so tiring. I must bring the babu all over the cemetery. And I tell you the truth, I'm just so tired.
Ayo, Auntie no.
Why can't they
Auntie
just
no.
unify all the graves
Auntie got
in one
perfect
place?
solution.
Yeah, tell me, please.
You see, this problem so hard. Girl, let me ask you, do you believe in God? So just get rid of the problem. Simple, you see. All you need to do is convert to Christianity. You go church, then now you can just tell everyone, sorry, I go church, I don't go and do this kind of thing anymore. Very easy one. Yeah.
Live in the present.
Until let me tell you my troubles, they multiply. I'm sick and tired of telling all ask me what do I major in, I tell them other subjects aside from my real one, which is math. This is really bad.
Ayo.
They say I'm gonna be a teacher, but that is not true. Oh, auntie, tell me what to do.
Auntie tell you, who asked you go and study math? It's such a simple thing, you had to go ask. Just go be banker, then people see that you will make a lot of money.
Why? Because we
Ask auntie, give me advice for free. Free means no need to pay any money. Thank you very much. That's our show.
Bye. Are they still there?
Can see us or not? Can you hear us still?
Bye. Hello.
Hello?
If you're the Nigerian prince that email me, please call me.
Oh, I am not that. But bravo. Wonderful performance, ASAP Improv from Singapore. You know, everybody in the Philippines is so envious of you because you are all in the same room, no? But remember, guys, here in the Philippines, social distancing is still very important, okay? Where can you find ASAP Improv? On the Facebook, it's ASAP Improv. Just type it straight like that. And then on the Instagram, it's ASAP Improv. Okay? All right. Wonderful job. And of course, I am sure that we are still in for a treat because now from Singapore, we are now going to travel all the way to Japan. No? So, Iri, Naomi, and Momo have been performing together for more than 20 years and they have been active even overseas. No? They got the Del Close Award at the Big Stinkin' International Improv Festival in Texas, USA. Wow, congratulations. Make sure you keep an eye on the comments for live translations. They are going to be translating live, all right? Okay, now without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Impro Japan.
Hi everyone, this is Impro Japan. Nice to meet you. Hello?
Gustavo!
Selamat datang kembali.
Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Hey ho!
Merhaba.
Good luck.
Bonjour.
No reason you!
はい、こんにちは。私たちは東京の秋葉原からただいま配信しております。皆さん楽しんでますでしょうか？私たちと一緒にね、30分の短い時間ですけれども一緒に楽しんでもらいたいと思います。それでは最初のゲームに行きたいと思います。はい、私たちの最初のゲームはですね、ファイティングゲームコメンタリーです。私とイリがゲームのキャラクターになってファイティングしたいと思います。それではタイトルをいただきましたので、私のキャラクターを決めたいと思います。私はハウスホールドグッズの中からマイクロウェーブいただきます。I am microwave woman and he is
お前のマン。
それでは行きたいと思います。3、2、1、インプロ
Hello everybody, welcome to Impro Japan final match. I'm Tada Ken with Kayo.
Hi, Kayo!
Hi, we are your commentator for this match. よろしくお願いします。
Exciting!
エキサイティングですよ。さあ今日ですけれどもですね、これから2人の出場者による決勝戦という形になりますが、まずご紹介してまいりましょう。まずですね、女性の方でございます、マイクロウェーブウーマン。これはどういった選手でしょうか、かよさん。
はい、彼女はですね、すごいエレクトリカルにくるくる回るんですね。
なるほど。そして右側ライトサイドは狛犬マン。
吠えてますね。
吠えてますね。さあ両者準備ができてますでしょうか。試合が間もなく始まるかと思われますが、狛犬マン対マイクロウェーブウーマンの試合が今始まりました。ファイトビギン。さあ早速ですが、マイクロウェーブウーマンが力をためています。気合を入れて気合を入れてマイクロウェーブを発信した。
It's total concentration。
狛犬はそれをもろに食らっています。お互い逆の方向に向いている。まあいい感じでやっておりますよ。さあ狛犬マンは
シリアスダメージですね。
ひどいダメージを食らっています。しかしここは狛犬マンがもう一回何でしょうか。完全に狛犬の力を使ってマイクロウェーブを破壊しに行っています。ビッグヒット。
彼はですね、このために爪を伸ばしてきたんですよ。
なるほど。これは長い爪で完全にマイクロウェーブは破壊される寸前です。
電気が走り始めましたよ。
アンビリーバボーです。おっと、ここへ来てその電気の力が狛犬に伝わっている。これはOh my goodness。 狛犬が完全にやられています。何でしょうか、この雄たけびは。
神が降りてきましたね、狛犬に。
狛犬に
完全に見てください。
完全に固まりましたね、狛犬が。これはバーン。 What a hit, a big hit。 マイクロウェーブ、しかしそれが全く効果を表していない。
彼は守りましたね、自分のチャクラを。
なるほど。
He's guarding the chakra。
さあそろそろもう時間切れてきます。このチャクラの力によってマイクロウェーブのパワーがどんどん奪われていく。
チャクラがマイクロウェーブカールの中に入ってきましたよ。
完全にマイクロウェーブを手なずけた感じです。狛犬、さあここは最後の攻撃なるか。
来ましたね。
出た忍者パワー、トータルコンセントレーション。
これは最後の一撃でしたね。
マイクロウェーブも狛犬になりました。
これは神の仕業としか言いようがないですね。
というわけで狛犬ビーツマイクロウェーブウーマン、狛犬の勝利。やっさん、さようなら。
これもですね、いろいろタイトルをいただいております。
わあ、たくさんいろいろもらいましたね。
はい、いただきました。では、
直美さんの声をですね、マイクを向けていただきます。
失礼しました。これでどうですかね。
い、千島さん。はい、can you hear my voice? では、次のゲームに行きたいと思います。NEXT、Improvised ミュージカル行きたいと思います。それではタイトルいっぱいいただいておりますので、何にしようかな。すごい。バッドライバー。ドライバーですよね。運転手ですね。悪い運転手。バッドドライバーに行きたいと思います。それでは行きましょう。3、2、1、スタート。はい、こんにちは。
誰？
私はあなたを見つけましたよ。
お前は何者だ？
あなたはお酒を飲んで運転していましたね。
ああ、飲んでない。
とても良くない人です。私の力であなたを今まで行ったことがない場所に連れて行きました。
やめろよお前。なんだその顔は。笑ってこいよ。
これからお前を今まで見たことがない場所へ連れてってやろう。
ここに
バッドドライバー。
なんだ。
バッドドライバー。
おほー。なんだ今俺はなんか酔っ払って夢を見てたのか。おかしなやつが出てきたぞ。あれは誰だったんだ？
お父さん？お父さん。
こっち見ていいのか
な？私に分からないの。お父さん、ずっと探してたのよ。どこにいたのかと思ったら。
お前帰ってきてくれたのか。
もう二度と会えないと出て行ったのはあなたの方。ずっとこの場所で花火を上げて一人待っていました。お父さんがいなくなってから家はどんどんボロボロになってしまったんです。
すまない。
現実はこうよ。
そんなとこに住んでるのか。
前はお城のような場所に住んでいたのに、お父さんが朝から晩までお酒ばっかり飲んでいるから、そしていつの間にか出て行ってしまうから。
俺はたまらなかったんだ。 花火職人になりたかったのに。どんどんパンパン花火の花が夜空に咲いた。どんどんパンパン花が咲く。
そういえば、花子が子供の頃、お父さんはよく花火を作ってくれたわね。
花子。
お父さん、今日はどんな花火？
今日はね、綺麗な七色に光る花火だよ。そこら辺に売ってる花火をほぐしてお父さんが作ってみたんだ。やってごらん。
本当だ。いろんな色が出てくる。わー。
これそんな色が出るはずじゃないんだけどな。まあいいか。大丈夫か？煙もいつもより多く出てる気がするな。
すごいね、お父さん。なんか、炎が、すごいよ。お父さん助けて。お父さんお父さ
ん。ごめんよ。ごめんよ。お父さんはもうこんなひどいことをしてお前と一緒に暮らしていけない。花火には手を出さない。素人のつけ焼き場。
そうか。お前はそういうことがあったんだな。
そうなんですよ。
それからお前はすっかり世捨て人のようになって叫びたりになおさらだって言った。
はい。
元の生活に戻りたいか？
戻りたいけど、僕にできることは車を運転することぐらいだし。
まずそこにある酒をよこせ。
これを持っていかれたらなんか
ほら隠してただろ。いいか、二度と酒は飲まない、そして火もつけない。その約束を守ればもう一度娘に会わせてあげよ
う。本当か？もう酒も飲まない。花火にも手を出さない。見るだけ。
よーし。ではまた別の場所に連れて行こう。
今度どこに行くんだ？田んぼだ。 そうだ。小さい時を思い出すな。ここは僕の生まれ育った小さい命が何百倍に増えて実りながら本当の命を育てる米、こんな米になりたいと思っていたんだ。思い出したよ。
お父さん、お父さん、またようやく会えたわね。
花子か。
ここは私の田んぼよ。
お前あれから米作りをしてたのか。
そう、一生懸命自分で食べられるものを自分で作ったの。
歌舞伎スタイル。
あれ、お父さん、行くようなつもりでこの場所にいらっしゃったんかい？
よー、謎の人物に連れ去られ、愛や心の奥底に眠った景色に連れられて参ったのよ。
あれ、かわいそうなお父さん。では、これを召し上がりますか？
うん。
お疲れでございましょう。
それは。おお、酒だ。
どうするんだ。約束を守らないのか。さあ、お前の欲望のままに飲むがいい。
いや、
お父さん、どうしたの？飲めばいいじゃない。
お前は誰だ？俺は酒は飲まない。魔物だった。あいつは魔物だった。
お父さん、私は本物よ。
本物？本物の花。
ずっと待ってたの。そうよ。私もずっとなんだか暗い場所にいたような気がする。
お前は本物。この米は
本物よ。ほら、キュウリだって人参だって、これ全部私が作ったのよ。
お前、私も一緒に米作りさせてくれないか。
お父さんがそんなことを言うなんて信じられないわ。
小さい頃のことを思い出した。米を作りたいと思っていた。
これからは一緒に米を作るちょうどさん、食べるものを心を込めて一緒に作ろうよ。 何してんの？早くちゃんと稲を植えてちょうだい。
もう腰がな、言うことを聞かないんだよ。
まったくもう。あ、見て。
お、
花火が上がってるわ。
お、
君、あんたたち、今日は花火大会の日だよ。
あ、本当だ。
すごい素敵。お父さんの花火をもう一回見たいな。
じゃない。花火はプロが作ったやつがなんじゃ。
そうだったのね。
さあ、この親子はもう大丈夫そうだ。私は別の場所に行くかな。気をつけろ。今度は君の場所に行くかもしれないからな。
この後もですね、フェスティバルはまだまだ続きます。ぜひ皆さん、これ後も全力楽しんでいってもらいたいと思います。私たちもこれから皆さんのショーを見て楽しみたいと思います。皆さん、さようなら、グッバイ。
再见。
再见。
アデブラー。
Au revoir.
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。How wonderful, how wonderful, wonderful. Really, we all loved it. And for those of you who are wondering who these people are, Naomi is the one in pink. No, you guys have been asking who the lady in pink is. That was Naomi. Thank you so much, Impro Japan. If you guys want to follow them or for them online, they have a website. It's www.improjapan.co.jp /company/English/index.html. You can also find them on the Facebook and on the YouTube, no? As Impro Japan. That was amazing, yeah? That was so amazing. And you know, Impro Japan and also ASAP Singapore, if you guys ever find yourself in the Philippines, we will be front and center watching you guys. All right, and that is all that we have for the Block 12, no, of ImprovisAsian Festival. And we have a couple more things that are happening before we finally end our festival. It's very sad to end, really. But don't leave this. No, don't leave this this space right here. Just stay there because we will have a panel coming. It's on, the discussion will be around how do we continue to celebrate improv as a global community. No, that is a wonderful thing to talk about. Now, remember, guys, you can still check out the workshops at ImprovisAsianFestival.com, period.com. And then you can also buy, the souvenirs, no? You can buy the souvenirs, and then you can also offer coffee for the production team, no? Where can you buy them coffee? You can buy them coffee at ko-fi.com/ImprovisAsian Festival. All right? Okay, so don't leave here. Don't leave here. The panel will be up next. See you all soon. Goodbye.
Recording stopped.
Voices to use and truths to bear. Celebrate who you are. These stories will take you far. Celebrate what you do. 'Cause here it's all about empowering you. Come join a celebration. This is improvisation. Let's make more connections. This is
And hello, everybody. Thank you very much, Block 12. And we're here on our last panel. We're in the last stretch of the festival, and this is panel number 4. Thank you so much for being with us so far. My name is Gabe Mercado, and hey. Thank you so much for being part of our discussions so far. And we've gone through really deep discussions the past 3 panels. We started with defining what Asian improv is really. We went in deep into improvising with your colonizers, and then earlier today we also continued the discussion about political correctness in improvisation. And right now, we're going to go a little bit lighter to honor the fact that it is a Sunday and we're on the last stretch of the festival. So joining me in this panel, and it's all about, so we did a great all Asian Improv Festival. What do we do now? How has the world changed because of it? Joining me in this panel from Singapore, we have Kim Tan. From India, from Delhi, we have Varoon Anand. And from Third World Improv in Manila, we have Monica Cordero-Cruz. So please join me here on this panel. Turn on your cameras right there. Hello, everyone. And I'd like to start. What are the best? And you can answer this too if you're watching the stream, watching the panel. What are the best experiences of the festival so far for you? Okay, we can't hear you, Kim. We did a technical check right before, and now it's not quite there. Okay, so we're gonna go to Varoon. Go ahead.
Yeah, this always happens, right? We check and then at the exact moment. I really enjoyed the festival itself. I want to give a special shout out to the production teams because I did my workshop earlier today, and I had Oobs, who was just incredible. Like the way he handled it, the way he helped me out, the way he helped sort out breakout rooms. It was insane how quick he was. And that just as a facilitator, he made my experience wonderful. I saw the first panel, which Gabe moderated, which I thought was great. Just what topics came up and just your attitude of doing it. I didn't moderated my blog and helped us out, but also the team behind the scenes. I've seen Kim, I've seen Jen, And like what really has just surprised me is how lovely everyone's been. Like everyone's been so sweet to me, so kind to me. I'm not that nice of a person. And in India, like generally our like experiences, like once we get to the place, we're gonna get into a couple of arguments, then we'll do our show and afterwards we'll be nice. But it's just been the most like lovely experience. So just thank you for that. And it's just that warmth has been everywhere. I've seen that in the performances, in the panels, in the socials, everything.
Thank you so much, Varoon. And these are all volunteers, by the way, from our community. And really, it's been so impressive and so heartwarming for us to see it, because people like Monica and I, we're the old hands. We're the ones who have been organizing, the Manila Improv Festival for so many years, so many editions. But we lovingly let go this year and let the kids take over and run it, and they've done an amazing job. Kim, are you back?
Yeah, I think so.
There you go. Yes, you are.
Turns out I switched it off without realizing. Old hands. No, not quite there yet, but getting there. I think the one that really got me going, I think, was actually the first panel, right? The one about Asian improv, because when I think Tim started talking about it, he was canvassing the community for thoughts and opinions. And I think I've had thoughts before, right? So when people come in and they bring their improv and then we start thinking, but I haven't really concretized it. So even in him asking the question, it started that conversation in my own head first, and then with other people. And then realizing that there's so much that we have thoughts about. We assume that everyone's okay with these things. But that conversation continued for hours afterwards. And I think that's really what the festival is about. You bring people together, you celebrate what brings you together, and you have conversations that you wouldn't have otherwise have had. And that's really testament to how this festival has brought this community together in that way.
Right, and that post of your reflections on that conversation actually sort of went viral with so many people you don't know actually talking about that post actually. Varoon had it forwarded to him. Is that right, Varoon? Yeah.
Yeah, our general manager sent it. He said, "Read this." I'm like, but I think this too.
Monica, for you, what are your favorite parts so far?
A lot. I really like to echo what Varoon just mentioned about the production team and what you said, Gabe. I love it. I love not having to work and just see everybody just work their own magic, and I feel that it's such even more special now because of the obvious limitations that the online space brings, and how everybody was able to just end it wonderfully, and so many things. The festival as a concept, how it has opened so many doors for us, just to show that such a thing is possible, such a concept is possible for us to be able to share what we have been hiding in our own section of the world, even if it is the biggest part of the world. How much of it has been shown, and how easy it is to just disseminate this information because we don't actually have to fly anywhere. So that's really awesome. Of course, it will be nice to, we'll get there, but right now I'm really embracing that. I've also loved the panels, all of them, and just really opening up the conversations and the shows. I have to be honest though, my 30-plus-year-old body has its limitations also, but because it's online, I can watch the replays and I don't need to bug anyone for them. Which is such a big problem.
Yeah, we never
had that before.
To watch at your own pace and at your own time. I sort of like this because it sort of represents the old world and the oldies and the new guards in a sense, because Monica and I are together in Third World Improv and Spit, and Kim, we've known each other at least probably 10 years.
Yeah.
From in person. But Varoon, this is the first time that we came across and for some of the Indian improv players. And what's it like for you, for us meeting like this, and for the first, well, I guess you could say for the first time, although you have met in online workshops.
To some degree, I mean, like, so I met Aya because she attended. We did a Harry Potter workshop, where she was there. And again, it was another interesting thing that we had picked a genre workshop, which Asians are really into. Like, we know Indians are super into Harry Potter, and then we found out Aya is really into Harry Potter. And we're like, okay, we share something, and then you kind of go through this experience of seeing that we have this necessary evil, which is English, that kind of allows us to communicate to each other. And when we go, but what it really does is open up this door that we have a lot more in common with each other as Asians than we do with, say, European or North Americans in terms of our culture. And the fact that we have to use English is something that we have to go through. But what the festival showed me was, hey, I have so much more in common with improvisers from these countries when it comes to relationships with families, when it comes to how I deal with education, what my ambitions are, what I'm competing against. Like, the same problems I'm having with my government or my healthcare are much more in tune with what other Asian improvisers are going through than somebody I'm talking to in London. What I eat has more in common. And that experience is really enriching. That feeling of feeling very comfortable in a room with people, going like, I can totally express my identity. And the Asian mentality is like, hey, I'm curious, I want to know more. If I don't know, I'm going to ask. And it's totally okay. But at the same time, I kind of know what you're going through. And that's the really enriching part to me that I'm just digging so far. Like a quick example, we did Bollywood improv today earlier. And there was a scene I was playing with multiple different improvisers. I kept switching them. There came a point where I believe there were 4 different Filipino improvisers, and they were doing their own separate scenes. And when I checked in on them, they were doing it in their own native language because they just had to use emotions. And just the fact that they could easily felt like, hey, I'm just going to do this in native language because what I need to play with is emotions. I could still understand what was going on and still offer feedback and say, hey, I know I saw where the emotional switch was happening. So that whole experience is like invaluable. It's something I really wish to be able to continue.
So much to pick up from what you've just said. English language as a crutch that we use, and the necessary evil to what we use. And something also that you sort of touched on yesterday on how in the past, even, I've played with Kim, I've played across the region as well. And sometimes we use a default American pan-European pop culture references that we kind of know that will be on the same page on like Harry Potter, etc.
Right.
And you pointed out that, oh my gosh, but there are more commonalities beyond beyond knowing Harry Potter. And you mentioned things like the way we have families, the way we have our families, the way perhaps we deal with our Asian mothers.
I want to jump off of that, Gabe.
Yeah.
In the days leading up to the festival, the ImprovisAsian Facebook group was super active and asking these kinds of questions. And I love them because there were a lot of different answers from all the different nationalities throughout, whether or not they were performing here. So just some examples were, what is something that your tiger mother says? And then there's like, for example, there was a meme of Shrek. Of course, this is a Hollywood reference, but it's, I asked my mom to wake me up at 6 a.m. And then I asked my mom to wake me up at 8 a.m. and she opens the door and Shrek is, it's 9 a.m. Oh, it was you, Varoon. Oh, I love that.
Okay, yeah.
So it's things like that. And then what dishes do you serve in your homes? And so many things that just these little tidbits of information that they may be different, but we do have a recipe of that's similar to us, or my mother is like that. We need to have good grades and all of that. So it was so wonderful to just see just to create excitement, and oh boy, how it has delivered. So that was wonderful. Thanks for that, Varoon.
And I think it's that journey from the first panel where we're thinking, are we just geographically in the same space, but do not have much in common? But I did feel that journey, as I was watching all the different groups from the different Asian countries. It's like, oh my gosh, my family's like that.
Yep.
Oh, my sibling relationship is like that. Did you see other commonalities, Kim, as you got to see any other of the shows or the other improvisers?
I haven't really had the opportunity. I think I popped in on the panels, but the shows wise, I think I'm stressing out about the tech because I do
yes,
yeah. But I definitely do. I mean, that's as Monica mentioned, right? The great thing about this is that it's there forever. And I can go and look at it at a not God-forsaken time when I'm asleep. Yeah, which I think that's been, I guess, for me the most challenging part about this new pandemic era improv is that a lot of it is in time zones that are very hostile to Asians.
Yes.
Maybe I could phrase that differently. But,
Yep. Yeah.
yeah. So actually having this at 8:30 p.m. that's amazing. I think it's the first time I've done online improv at 8:30, and I'm still awake normally. So in terms of commonalities, I think I guess in terms of what we talked about, like, and how I'm familiar with, because Singapore is at least quite international. We do get a lot of expats all around, not just Western expats, but a lot of Asian expats who are here.
Okay. Right.
And so we do get the exposure to their culture, the way of life, what they do. We have Indian improv theater improv troupe, and they keep doing they do improv in various Indian languages because there are like 6 or 7 different ones that they use. And then watching them do that and how they bring their culture to the table has been so enlightening because, like I mentioned, I'm a potato. I'm yellow on the outside, but a lot of the inside is white. In terms of, I don't really speak English. A lot of my cultural references are there, but at the same time, I'm also aware that I have this heritage. I was exposed to these things. I'm exposed to others like Indian culture, Malay culture. And bringing those in, we're trying to bring those other communities in as well, right? So we don't really have a lot of Malays in doing improv in Singapore. So we're talking to those who are here, who are actively playing to say, can we bring your community in one way, in some way? What's stopping us from having that representation? So we are giving out scholarships, we're trying to organize workshops, just to try and reach those other people that we haven't been able to reach in the past.
Right. And I'll jump off from that and throw you the next question as well, because one of the heartaches that the organizers had with this one is that pretty much if you look around the room, it's still the English-speaking Asians who are mostly with us, but we're missing... Although Japan has participated quite well, we are missing more improvisers from China, more improvisers from Taiwan, etc.
Yeah.
How do you think can we include more non-English speaking groups or improvisers?
Oh, that's...
And you in the audience can, I'm sorry, I'm buying you time to think about your answer. But in the audience, if you have suggestions on how we can do that perhaps in the future, please feel free to comment.
I think Kim and the rest of the Singapore contingent were able to do a workaround when they do their shows in studio and just show it, because it's from the planning with which we are involved, Gabe, remember how some of the gaps were in the tech. So thank you, Kim. Okay, thank you, Kim, for being here. And but because they are already meeting face to face, they're already doing shows face to face. So that's where the problem lies. So they're not very comfortable doing it online, etc., etc. But what it seems like with what ASAP has just done successfully was to, it's like a hybrid thing. So maybe I hope this opens up an opportunity for them also to join us.
You were supposed to feature Guts from Taiwan in the last Singapore festival, which of course we know what happened.
I think broadly speaking, so if they're already meeting, I think our first, when I reached out, we were like, is it Zoom Prof? We don't really want to do Zoom Prof because if we can meet face to face, and we've been having to live stream because of local regulations for a while. So we had that capability, very kind of skeleton capability, but we had that. So we wanted to do that. And we worked towards being able to do that for the festival. And fingers crossed in our half an hour's time, we'll figure out if it works. But some of that is also about language. And language can be a bit of a barrier, right? So something we're going to try later is to provide subtitles for our Mandarin component. Sorry.
I saw your reaction right there.
Stress.
You look like you realize how much work that's going to be. What did I just say?
Yeah. So I'm doing the subtitles, so it will be wrong.
Wow.
I'm certain. Because in practices, Tim uses words that I don't know. So we'll see how that goes. But it's also a little bit confusing. We're still trying to kind of wrestle with the tech a little bit, but if we can provide that kind of thing, then if people are able to improvise in their native languages, that allows us to bridge that gap a little bit more. I think we also particularly wanted to do that for this because we knew that you guys are in the Philippines and we can't assume everyone can speak Mandarin, even bad Mandarin. So we had to provide that to reach for our audiences. But the other parts of that is just how can we accommodate? What are the gaps that are lying there? What's preventing them from reaching out and doing that with us, right? So the Chinese groups. I guess Chinese groups is hard because Facebook is banned in China, I think.
Yeah.
So that's a whole thing.
Yeah.
And then for Taiwan, if the tech is not quite there, then it becomes a little bit problem. But I mean, these things can be solved. I think without too much investment is possible, but then it needs to be an easy way because I know that I spent days just looking at these machines and going, I don't know what this does. And that's not the easiest thing to bridge.
You're of my generation, Kim.
Yeah.
Your improv history is really, you've done it in different languages, Varoons. But how do you navigate around that?
Well, I mean, my improv journey started in Panama. So my very first team was a very integrated team. Because there was English people, there was Latin American people, there was the random token brown guy who was me, and like you had this immediate mix, and I've always had that, and it's something we've kind of carried forward. I'm a Spanish teacher. A lot of my performers who joined came through Spanish learning because improv was a way of applying language learning. Like the reason they came to improv was because it was the only thing. Being an Indian, what are you going to do? How are you going to practice Spanish? Improv became a way of practicing. So then we took it to Hindi to see, hey, because what improv does when it comes to language is that it forgives mistakes. It encourages, in fact, experimentation. It tells you that no matter what you say, we're going to build with it. So it takes down these barriers. But there was a very different thing so we created a program called India Improv Ensemble, where we brought in performers from all over the country. And we kept saying, we want you to express yourself in native language because we don't understand. Like Siddharth will be there who speaks Kannada and Tamil. Veena will be there who speaks Malayalam. And I don't speak that. And there are a bunch of other people who don't.
You need English to talk to each other.
We need English to talk to each other. They actually will. Hindi is such a hegemonic, dominant language in India that they can. But we don't want to enforce that hey, because you speak Hindi, we're going to start doing Hindi. But what we started doing was seeing what can we do with the language that you're still going to express yourself in your language, and we're still going to build scenes together. Now that was really fun, but there was a difference when we went to a festival. We attended a festival in the West, in North America, attended online. And when we performed, we were militant, screw this, we're going to do it in multiple languages. You're going to do Kannada, we want it there. When we came to ImprovisAsian, we had a different attitude. We're no, we want to connect with people. We really want as much as possible to show what we have, but we want to find what we have in common. There was a very different mentality when we came. And what became visible to us as we were performing was also the variety of programming at ImprovisAsian. Because you would have I don't know the names, I'm really bad at the names, but there was a show called Herring and something, which had two improvisers, which is just, there was, you could see he was working through something he was going through in real life in a performance. It wasn't comedy. And getting to see that kind of platform, I didn't need language to know what he was processing. There was shows like Shweta and Kavya's Word and Feeling show. City Lamps performed. They were doing playback. The adult improv was the most exciting thing I've seen. I was like, this is about sex. This is great. And I'm so fascinated with Japanese culture anyway. I didn't need language to stop me. like, oh, is it going to be in English though? I was like, no, I'm in. I need to see what these shows are about because these shows themselves are attracting me. I mean, speaking from a perspective into the future, we can consciously say, hey, let's make sure that we have these interesting ideas. Let's present some of them in a native language. But what stood out for me was the fact that there was a plethora of ideas in the programming presented. That there was all these different things that attracted. There was a group called B&G. I'm sure that's wrong. But I didn't understand a word of what they were saying, but the level of energy was incredible. And I was like, yo, can you guys watch what they're doing? Like, this is the level of energy you should bring to an improv scene. Right. It isn't about like, because as Indians also, we're a bit like, sometimes when you're new, you don't bring that level of energy. And one thing I yell at improvisers is like, guys, you need to bring energy to a scene. I can show that scene, whether or not you understand it, to show what I'm talking about when it comes to energy. So yeah, going forward, there can be a decision to say, let's look at more languages. But I think it's really also about the culture. One thing we kept saying is, it's a shame that as Indians, we know what BLM stands for, but we don't know where Revolution of Our Times is referring to, because that's happening next door. Yeah. And you have no idea what that is. Like, to me, that's shocking. Like, how come we don't know that, but we're actually standing up for BLM? Like, why are you not talking about Hong Kong?
Yeah, we were talking about topics like that as well. This is things happening right now and how we can navigate it through the performances in the festival. We have some inputs from the audience. Jason Chamberlain said, maybe festivals in the future can include primers for participants to learn other Asian languages. Even just spreading key phrases could be huge for communicating emotion to each other, even without grammar or alphabet character proficiency. And I sound like the old man, but what we used to do at the in-person Manila Improv Fest was our pre-show announcements about, how to behave in a theater. We would have them in different languages. And that was always a fun way. And I think that sort of became a primer. Ria says we need a pool of translators for the next ones. And I think I'd also like to share the story of in the past improv festival in 2019 that we had. We actually asked the Spanish groups and the Latin American groups to perform in Spanish. We asked the Korean group to perform in Korean. And our takeaway from that was we might not know the language, but we understood it. Right. We might not get the nuance, but we could totally relate.
Yeah. I hate to give another face-to-face example, but here's a face-to-face example. When we went to Taiwan a few years back, and then the audiences were a mix of Filipino and Taiwanese. And then our host then, Chal, who's very good in Mandarin, right? This Mandarin, that's what they speak there. And she's very good at that. Maybe better than Kim, but I don't know. I'm not judging. So maybe. Then what happened was she did like a greeting in English, Tagalog, and Mandarin. And then you would have to respond differently if it is something that you could understand. So and then she used hand signals also. Maybe it is also the duty for us improvisers to create formats that will make our native speaking audiences involved. Let's say there is a safe word, that could be a prompt, and it might just push us to be able to reach out to them more and how they can be involved in our performances without necessarily having to speak the language. Because for me personally, because of all these examples that are shared, I don't feel very strongly about the language. Like, I feel that the scenes are able to transcend themselves if they are performed with truth and, and the energy. So, this is me as a player, of course. It's all about context. So if it's given that we're in a happy place, so we're all happy, I feel, although there may not be a universal expression of emotion, But at the very least, there could be some sort of baseline for it that a lot of people would be able to resonate with. So maybe, yeah. So yes, and also yes to also explore more.
Jason Chamberlain also said in the comments that as Impro Japan demonstrated, translations for shows probably aren't necessary, but it's best to include them in panels like this one.
Right.
Then probably translators would be best for things like the panel. Ae says, in your communities, how is the improv scene growing? How do we get more Asians who aren't improvisers engaged in improv? Because she said, I was raised before that improv in Asia isn't quite, it was raised before that improv in Asia isn't quite as popular as in the West.
Well, I think the pandemic actually has been kind of helpful because in Singapore, at least, people are kind of trapped in this tiny, tiny island and they don't have a lot to do. And they can't travel elsewhere, so they're like, oh, what do I need to do? What can I do? Oh, improv, try it out. So we've been doing okay in the classes front. Obviously, we haven't been able to do the festival, which is kind of a bit of a landmark event every couple of years. But I foresee that as and when that can happen, we can really reach out. But I think it was mentioned in the Asian panel that class is a problem. So we are trying to bridge the gap a little bit. And oh, hello, that was fun. By giving out scholarships, trying to increase the accessibility a little bit, trying to find partners who can bring us into communities that aren't necessarily that receptive to improv, or trying to understand the cultural differences that may make people like, oh, what is this improv thing? Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to do theater when you can become like a
It's
finance
true as
person?
well in Singapore. What Lakshmi said, that improv, at least in Bangalore, is a very upper middle class thing. In Singapore, is that true?
Yeah, almost everyone here, almost every improviser is university educated. I would say middle to upper middle class. So that's a big one for us, and we haven't really been able to crack that particular nut yet.
Yeah, same for us. Varoon, in your different experiences, is that true as well in Panama, in India?
Well, in Panama already is problematic enough, and it has one of the highest economic disparities in the world. But in India, it's actually quite accessible too, because the entertainment industry is it's something everybody wants to be in, right? You want to be an actor. In Delhi, at least, I don't disagree. I think Lakshmi's right about Bangalore. But in Delhi, it's different. In Delhi, it's very much you're gonna jump from here to Bombay someday. And improv is like, we've been kind of successful at helping people understand that improv is an acting form, that if you learn to improvise, you'll be able to improve your skills. I've had multiple students who've gone on and studied at the National School of Drama, and they mentioned improv as the skill that made the difference between like learning classical monologues to improv. It was improv that allows them to have a better shot in an audition, in getting inside the door. So in terms of accessibility, it's also like we are very accessible. Like we have scholarship spots. We are people who seek out and are open, and we do program in multiple languages. So there isn't that question of like economic access to it. The question is actually, the problem we face is cultural in Delhi, because stand-up is huge, and stand-up has become like this career path for people. One of my students has become a very successful stand-up comedian. Like he has solos on Netflix. That also makes a very weird image of me, because people come to me with that dream now. And it's like, yo, he worked hard. I did not write his jokes. But people have this dream, and that what it can do is that people see improv as a way of learning comedy to go on that path. And our challenge becomes, no, this is, we treat this as an art form. We treat this as a way of learning a skill set. We treat this as a way to have fun, or for mental health, or for all these different reasons. The students who come from mental health do come from a slightly more privileged background. That's because they're having conversations about mental health before they come in. But the students who come from the perspective of I want to act, they come from everywhere.
Right.
The difference is stand-up and comedy has exploded. Improv is still like, it doesn't have that. It's the stand-up comedians who are doing improv. It's not improvisers who are doing improv. sketch comedy is starting out on. There are two sketch shows that are going to start on Netflix. All of those people are people that are known to each other.
Right.
And they are not exactly privileged. They're just people who have been working a lot and worked very hard. Right. So I don't know. It's tough to say, but the way the community is growing is what I've noticed is it's a very active process. You have to actually choose to grow. Like if we are reaching out to people, we have to reach out. We have to keep reminding. Like we are on listing sites. 70% of our programming is free of charge. You don't have to pay money to come work with us.
70%. Wow.
Right.
Yeah, wow.
It turns out that people will actually pay for it once they see what it is. But what we get to do is in that 70%, we get to show you what a safety practice looks like. We get to show you what a code of conduct is. And when you see that there's a procedure, you either stay with us or you leave, because what you're staying for is our values. And it's the values that have built a community. Like that's how you build a community, with values, not just with training. So it's really that we've seen that there is a large growth. There are people who are interested in that. But at the end of the day, it's a very tough industry. It's not well paid. There are not safety procedures. There are not salaries. There are so much work you do for free. That's the challenge we're facing. And we're working on that. But yeah, there's a very active process of reaching out, of building communities. Something we're learning from ImprovisAsian is that last year we built an Indian improv ensemble. Next year, we'll probably try to build an Asian improv ensemble and actively say, Asian people, come, let's improv together.
That could be one of the things that come out from here. There's a two things. We're down to about our last 10 minutes. We're gonna end a little bit early. We're gonna let Kim go because the improv company of Singapore is handling the very next block, so he has to get ready a bit before that. But we posted two things. First, we posted the Menti link among the comments. We're asking you, and we're gonna flash the answers a little later on. What were the best parts of the festival for you, and what can we do to keep the momentum from this festival going? That's over on Menti, and we're going to show that towards the end of this talk. Here's a question for people who are not Asians, but who commiserate with us, allies who want to play better among Asians. What should they keep in mind?
Read the history, watch the movies, listen to the songs, come into the open jams. You'll be fine. We're very welcoming people.
Yeah.
But like, if I go hang out with Koreans, it's because I've seen Korean cinema. I used to be a journalist, so I was hanging out with these Chinese journalists. And like I kept mentioning like movies and stars I knew, and they had no idea who I was talking about. Because I kept saying, do you know Andy Lau? We're like, we have no idea who Andy Lau is. Okay. I'm like, it's because I'm using the English name. I don't know his actual name, how they would perceive it, right? So I was like, don't you like Infernal Affairs? They're like, we have no idea what you're talking about. Like,
because it had a different name.
Because I had seen the subtitles in English and I'd seen the movies in English. But when I told them the story, they're like,
I got your references, but then I actually realized I don't know the Chinese names for those. So I'm like you, basically. Although I think you're right in that if they understand the cultural touch points, if they make that effort, I think even just making the effort is so important. And even if they don't necessarily fully succeed, they can do that. Being aware of their own biases and then not necessarily steamrolling people with those, that can be difficult, I think. Because if you're not aware of biases, how do you know you're not doing that? So I think that's also part of it.
I think it's the responsibility of each person to educate themselves about it. So we're not faced with in 2014, why do you speak English so well? Parang it's like it's something that you should know. It's like it's their responsibility already, because why do we know these things about you? And it's not like we were born yesterday. So in the same manner, how we try to educate ourselves about what's going on where they are, it should be a two-way street. Just because there's more material going on about, the other parts of the world doesn't mean that whatever learning that they need to make of us is not available. Then do your work, and then just do the work.
Just a really quick thing. I spoke with Oobs earlier today, and this is how the conversation went. Hey, oops, where are you? I'm in Hong Kong. Hong Kong, is that tough? No, I'm doing okay. But are you worried you could be censored at any minute? Well, I think it's going to be 2047 before this happens. But just those 10 seconds of conversation with Oops told me about where he is. He introduced his partner. He told me 5-6 things about him that blew my mind. So I think anybody, and for Oops, that was probably the most like random conversation, just no big deal. But I think that's the same thing as an ally. When you come in and you talk to somebody, I think as Asians, we don't mind the questions. You can ask me why my English sounds American accented. I will judge you, but I will talk to you. I will still have a conversation with you. And I think you shouldn't be afraid with Asians. Like, we're okay about it. You can come and talk to us, ask us about anything.
Yeah. Yes, I'll just ask. You know, but ask also as if we were intelligent, and ask not as if there are the things that we cannot do the same as you. You know, it's the same passion. Okay, so you know, you treat us like ask this. Yeah, treat us as equals, and not I mean, English. Come on, I mean, it's so easy, but it shouldn't be rocket science for them. I just want to point out, because I know that Mike Staffa is watching.
Yeah, I was going to give that as an example, but go ahead.
Mike Staffa is from the Pirates of Tokyo Bay, and they are here several times in the past. And what they did is, in their very short stay here, which I love so much, what they would do is they would mentally prepare for their performance by riding the jeepney and walking in the alleys of Metro Manila. Like, even I don't do that. And they would walk around and buy things at the stores and stuff like that, just to even have like a quickie 6-hour life in the day of a typical Filipino. And then when they would come back and they would have these words and these experiences, it's just 2-3-6 hours. It doesn't take long, but I appreciate that so much, that when they come here and they actually do the work, and just so they're not so they don't actually alienate from themselves from who we are. And so they try to assimilate themselves, even just for a moment. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, there's good effort on their part. I'll just add one more anecdote to that, to the point of learning ghetto slang that we were surprised that they knew. For example, they knew the LGBTQ population in the Philippines, it's very free, etc., and celebrated and all of that. And one of the unique things about the LGBTQ culture is that the gay men have a language in Metro Manila, which is fun, and it's almost like a dialect. And they knew some of the words when they were performing, and I was like, wow, they did their research, and that's appreciated if you want to be an ally in performance. Don't make it the Asian's job to adjust to your Pan-American culture. Adjust to them a little bit as well. And wow, we also asked. We're 8:20 and we're down to about last 5 to 7 minutes in this panel before we let Kim go to handle the block of the improv company in this improvisation festival. Any wishes, perhaps, that for the entire community, since we now sort of say that we're sort of together, wishes for the community moving forward? What would you like to see?
I wish that we can continue to find reasons to jam together, to work together. This has been really eye-opening in terms of knowing who's out there. These festivals are really important to, first and foremost, find out who's actually there, because that's who you are going to write to, who you're going to approach to. when I see somebody I like, I don't feel scared about writing to them because I'll say, hey, I saw you at this. Otherwise, it's kind of creepy, right? Like, I was on your Facebook page. Hi, I do improv. But I can say I saw you at the ImprovisAsian Festival. I can talk about it. That really helps. I really wish that we get to, I get to find excuses to invite people or do something with them. And to build on what Monica was saying about the questions, I think the thing that we find tough is when you ask me a question based on your stereotypes. Like if you ask me a question about being Indian because you saw Van Wilder or you saw Simpsons, that's an issue. But if you ask me about me, like where I'm from, without any agenda, just because even you could ask me, do you eat food? And I will happily answer that question. Versus like, do you worship cows because you saw it in a movie? Like just ask questions as if you knew nothing. And Asians are very cool. So I wish that people would ask me more questions as if they knew nothing rather than based on some stereotype they said.
Thank you, Varoon.
I'm hoping that this can continue. I mean, it's the first time improvisation happens. As and when we can meet again, even in the flesh, it doesn't necessarily replace it, because these things can enhance that ability to meet each other, to talk to each other, like Varoon mentioned, and to work with each other, so that we can advance that art form and figure out other ways to not just talk about the art, but other ways that we can learn lessons from each other in terms of our political or our cultural struggles, to figure out, can we advance together? Can we lift each other up? And not just, the technology is great, like it allows us to build these gaps. Let's use those bridges to make something greater.
And just to remind you, Kim, you're on the clock, because Manila and Improv and Singapore are close communities, and we sort of had an agreement before that we would bicycle years. In the years that there's no Manila Improv Fest, there's a Singapore Improv Fest. So you're on the clock for the next one.
So I will say that I'm quite aware. I'm just like, I don't know. I have had these conversations and I've been warned to not commit to anything just yet. I mean, I would love to, but I take my orders. So, but yes, it is. I'm aware, and I really, really hope that we can see you guys get back here in Singapore sometime in the next year. Fingers crossed.
We'd love to. We miss you guys a lot.
Oh yeah.
Monica?
My wish is, of course, since the conversations have been open, there should be something written about it. So it will be there forever. So, let's write a book. And, it's easy for me to say it because I'm just saying it. But, we really should. It's time. And, to have it published, I remember this was a frustration of one of our own improvisers in our own community, Ria Puangco, saying there's not even a Wikipedia entry on Asian improv. So, just moving forward, things like that. I'm sure there are a lot of
between
improvisers.
The three of our countries where we're IT experts.
And we speak English so well. So, we should totally do it. We're already here. We have connected, and it would be, just a matter of really spreading out farther so that we can write a book.
Very cool. So with that, we're gonna let Kim go as Kim prepares for his show. So stay on, and you'll have the improv company handling the next block, and we'll buy time for you by stretching for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Kim.
All right.
All the best, Kim.
Oh man, that stressed me out a little bit. Thank you, and I'll see you guys real soon.
See you. We actually posted on Menti the same questions. What are your best experiences and what's next for the improv community? And we're going to show some of the answers that our commenters put. So go ahead, Jen, you can show it. There. So far the answers are Team Chef, best experience from the festival. The panels and adult impro. Discovering common truths across Asians around the globe. Watching improvisers recognize the impact of colonization on safe spaces and how to move forward. I can't say enough how the panels brought out the necessary conversation. The necessary conversations. Watching the Shaping the Wheat, seeing that what can flourish when we're all meeting each other as equals. Not everyone understood the languages used in some of the improv acts, but they were still listening. Ooh, that's deep.
Oh, I love it.
Very, very deep. And we have more answers. Monica, do you want to do the honors?
Sure. Letting people improvise in their own words, literally. And yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Oh, there. Listening to improvisers perform in the language they are most comfortable in, including movement. Heart face.
And then their last question. The next question in the Menti was, thank you, Jen, for handling this. What should we keep doing as Asian improvisers? Varoon, you want to...
Yeah, sure. Continue online improv post-pandemic, if ever there will be. Strong agree. Do not shy away from who you are and what you do. Very strong agree. Celebrate our own forms, bring our own cultures, voices, and stories to the stage. That's a lovely thought. Collaborating on, offline, frequently, and normalizing these interactions. Wow, these are actually quite moving.
Wow, yeah.
I'll let you finish off, Gabe.
Implementing purchasing power parity for workshop and class costs. I love that because a lot of online workshops right now are priced and scheduled for the North American and Europe
Yep.
markets.
Can't
So-
wake up early enough, so just can't.
But if we behave as a block, then maybe we can influence. And we did say, Varoon did mention this yesterday, that there are now more adjustments in times. And hey,
Yeah.
we shouldn't be afraid of offering our own workshops as well to the international community.
Yeah, we do that, in fact. And I saw that in the workshops here. There were people teaching cool workshops like stuff I wanted to do, like Chekhov. It's sold out immediately. I love Michael Chekhov. And I was so glad to see it.
Absolutely. We really made it a point that we had Asian teachers because we did point out that problem that, hey, why, not that they're not good, but why are all the featured workshoppers, teachers in most of the festivals, most of them really come from Canada and Chicago. So why is that? Even in a European festival, you would have Canadian and Chicago natives displaying. Oh, sorry. Keep the conversation going. Continue highlighting our stories and our truth. And with that, we'd really like to thank everyone who has been part of this panel. Thank you, Varoon. Thank you, Monica. Kim is already backstage preparing for the next block. And really, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all the production people. This is the last panel. Such a well run festival. With the nicest of people and the nicest of volunteers. Thank you so very much for all the love you've given to Improv is Asian. Any final words, Monica, Varoon? You're on mute, Monica.
Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, I think that's great. Let's keep it going. It's been a wonderful experience.
All right. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. Singapore's The Improv Company is coming in the next block. Head over to live.improvisationfestival.com or refresh our page to see them. This has been the last panel of our Improvisation Festival. Thank you so much for being with us. I'm Gabe Mercado. We'll see you soon.